Welcome to the kitchen with me, Claire. We have been in the pneumatic kitchen and I have been absolutely loving using the appliances. Now, if you're new on the show, welcome. I've got tons of recipes that you can be able to cook from. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. All right, now it's Christmas season to be. I still have to remember that song. What's that song? Please, Mariah Carey. It's starting to look a lot like, no? Oh, gosh, what's the song? It's going to bug me. I'm sorry. I can't continue the show.
Eventually.
All right, now on today's episode, we're making some Christmas treats this season. I know now is when everybody is cooking, making sure they feed their loved ones. And sometimes getting the right recipe is difficult, or you don't want to keep cooking the same thing. That's why we are making a little bit of something sweet today. Now we're gonna start off, oh, I haven't told you, we're making some Oreo cupcakes, Claire's version. All right, now we've got the cream. I got the one with the double chocolate stuff and the one that's with the regular double stuff of 2 packets of Oreos, and I've just removed the stuffing and placed it over here, and that's what we're going to use for our basically for our wet ingredients, the creaming. All right, now I've got butter. I'm going to put maybe a half a cup of butter in there, straight in there. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I get this off. All right, and what I've got here is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I love brown sugar because of the flavor that it has. It's just so fantastic. I'm just gonna throw that straight in there. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of castor sugar as well that I'm basically just gonna make sure that I throw in there. All right, now we've got our mixer. If you have a wooden spoon, please go ahead and use that. I'm just gonna cream this real quick. All right, now you want to beat that until it's nice and fluffy and a little bit more pale than this. There you have it, a nice pale butter and sugar mixture we have there, and we're just going to drop in 1 egg at a go. Now, again, you don't want to do it like me. Basically, what you want to do is you want to break the egg separately and then place it in here. So maybe I can do that over here. I'm just going to break that straight on there. And then I'm going to mix this, so 1 egg at a go. I'm going to dump in my last egg. Sorry. Nice wipe. All right, now I've got my spatula here that I'm just going to scrape down the ends, the bowl, just to make sure that I have that mixture nice and nicely incorporated. You want everything in there nice and mixed. It looks pretty all right. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take now the dry ingredients, okay? We've got 2 heaped tablespoons of, sorry, I can't all over the place. 2 heaped tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now, I tend to like to use Cadbury's drinking chocolate cocoa. Cadbury's cocoa powder, not the drinking chocolate. I don't know, for some reason the other cocoa powders do not turn color and don't have that bitterness that I look for when I'm really looking for a good rich cocoa. So the Cadbury's cocoa powder just always works for me. Now this is sifted. You don't want those lumps of chocolate in there. And I'm just gonna put 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder straight in there. And then what I've got here is I've got some crushed Oreos. Now, roughly chopped, this got some fine pieces in there as well. And I'm just gonna come here with my measuring cups. That's half a cup. That's a cup. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 cups of broken down pieces of Oreos. Now we've got, as you can see, we've got some that's really nice and fine, and then we've got the chunks in there. I want the chunks in there. All right, and we're gonna come in here. Let me just see the consistency we have there first. You just wanna give that a mix. Now the reason I added more sugar, despite the fact that we put chunks and all this lovely Oreo cake in there, is because of the fact that cocoa powder tends to take away the sweetness. So I wanted to just add the sweetness a little bit more. Look at that. So you've got nice little chunks, and then it's also formed the color and the flour of it as well. And we're just gonna come here with half a cup of flour. This is self-raising flour, and we're gonna pop that straight in there. Half a cup of self-raising flour, a little bit of bicarbonate of soda, that's a teaspoon, and a pinch of salt. All right, we're gonna give this a nice mix until well incorporated. If you feel like your batter is too dry, go ahead and add a tablespoon of milk. That works as well, just to make sure that you get the cookies nice and, I guess, broken down a little bit more. All right, now, as you can see, I'm sort of almost just like folding. That looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that, the consistency, look at the color. Oh, wow, these are gonna be so delicious. All right, now I feel like I want to add a scoop of milk just to mix that slightly more, or just to make it a little bit more runny. Then I'm gonna scoop this onto my pan. Now the oven has been heating at 180 degrees. Let me tell you, it is hot in there. But the double glass doors on these ovens, make sure that you do not feel the heat. I kid you not. I'm kidding, I'm okay. It's not hot at all, it's fantastic. So basically what you want to do is just fold in that milk. Make sure it's nice and incorporated. This is gonna be so good. Should I mix it with a mixer? Just to make sure that you can mix it with a mixer if you please, just to make sure that it breaks down some of the Oreos a little bit more. Not too much. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, by the way, sometimes I come up with these recipes as I go, and precisely what's happening right now. and it's fun. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about making sure that you, sorry, 1 minute. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really good. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm just gonna scoop the bowl, make sure we have that mixture. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. That's the consistency that you're looking for. Now, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to scoop half, because my scoop is really, really big. If you don't have this, you can just use a tablespoon or a teaspoon, depending, or any serving spoon really. I'm just gonna scoop half of that because I've got really tiny cup holders, and you wanna go maybe halfway. I'm gonna go halfway because I don't want it to overly rise way over the top of the lining, of the cupcake lining. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. All right, now there we have it. We have our lovely scooped Oreo dough in here. Like I said, 180 is how I had the oven at, or what I had it at. And I'm just gonna put these right to the back. Woo, it's hot in there. And then I'm gonna take it to 15 minutes because that's all I need. All right, now as that is going, I'm gonna prepare the whipped cream for them Oreo cupcakes. All right, now the cool down, we had made this whipped cream with a little bit of Oreos in there. I placed it in the fridge as this cooled down. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pipe these. Now, don't have long sleeved like me, but we're gonna pipe it from the corner. And what we're gonna do is just maybe do a simple, because I don't have a tip, so just do a simple swirl. Maybe I can start from a little bit more inside, outside. guy. Like, I can't even catch a break. I can't even take a photo, and he already wants to just capture and embarrass me. Great. Okay, cute. There we have it. Our, well, Oreo cupcake, my version. And I just want to go straight into the cupcake and cut it open for you guys just to see how moist and decadent. And you've got those little pieces of the Oreo peeping, the perfect chocolatey cupcake with, and then the Oreos have also sort of softened up. So that just makes it the perfect chew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It tastes like Oreos. That is so moist. Why is it so delicious? Oh, gosh, it's so good. Oh, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy more of my recipes on my channel. That's it for today. Join me next week for our new recipe. Join me next week for a new recipe. Bye.